that vinyl. Surprisingly great rates.
Yo, salutations, greetings to the people. More or less, y'all already know it's the real right. Your boy Lucky Lou, Justice Rebel TV, JusticeRevolution.org. Back at y'all with a quick video, man. This is a quick one, man. I just wanted to touch y'all on something, man. Y'all already know we heavy on the bills over here, heavy on the laws. Keep y'all abreast with the new laws that come out. Laws change all the time. Keep y'all abreast with the new bills that come out. Bills come out all the time. They introduce bills all the time. Sometimes we want these bills to become law and we gotta fight for them. Sometimes we gotta fight against these bills and make sure these bills don't become law. Know what I mean? So we love to talk about that type of stuff. Keep y'all on point with that. You gotta know what the fuck is going on. Y'all know it's election time. You know, people been voting all this week. Feel me? Hope people went out and voted, because people say it don't count, but it does count. And when we put the wrong people in office or the right people in office, that's what starts the chain reaction of things to come, whether you believe it or not. With that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I want to talk to y'all about a new bill which just passed just now in California. I'm talking just passed. That's why I'm making this video. It's type breaking news. Bill AB 2799 passed. You know what I'm saying? That got to do with the use of rap lyrics. Now, mind you, they had a similar bill in New York where they trying to dub them, say that they cannot use people's rap lyrics in court to prosecute them in court. You know what I'm saying? They tried that in New York and it failed. They didn't even pass the assembly. They didn't even make it to the assembly. They dubbed it. Now California just passed something similar to the New York bill. But it's AB 2799 and it's supposed to be it's on its way to the governor's desk where he's supposed to sign it, where he already said he's gonna sign it. Now listen, people, with this new bill in California, what they're saying is that, first of all, they try to make it seem like they didn't do all the way like New York where they try to say you can't use the lyrics. Now what they're saying is they'll try to, what they're gonna do is make the prosecutor show how this coincides with the criminal acts. They're gonna make them show like more proof to show where this coincides, how this coincides with criminal acts, or if they can use. Other than that, they can't use it. They can't just take some lyrics that people are just saying and just say, yo, he said this and he did this and boom, boom, boom. And they have to prove how it coincides and show that it doesn't, they have to prove that it doesn't have anything to do with any racial bias or any type of bias or anything like that. Now that's that's tricky though, man. Because this way to manipulate that. Because who's checking this proof? It's like with search warrants. They come up with these bogus search warrants all the time. Who's giving out the green light for these search warrants? Sometimes they give these search warrants, they just give green light. They call and tell them anything. Yeah, and they say house in this house over here. Boom, they give them a search warrant. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they do this. This when they go into the wrong house, killing people, scaring people, coming in, knocking into the wrong doors and stuff like that. Because these bogus search warrants. It's the same thing. Who's going to oversee this? Like if you got somebody overseeing this, this is what we got to do as a people. We got to make sure that people are held accountable and make sure the right people are overseeing this. Like, who's overseeing this? Who are they proving this to? Because if you got people, a lot of times inside the court system, what they do is one hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. That's how they do. So you'll get this DA, he'll ask this person, he'll ask this prosecutor, ask the head DA, yeah, you know, this guy to this. And a lot of times they'll just go with it. It's like when in certain states that got like these preliminary hearings, and they'll go to the preliminary hearing and they just say a couple little things and they bound it over the trial, opposed to places like New York, New Jersey, and Delaware, and other places who have a grand jury and make you go to a grand jury. So it's up to a variety of people to say it's enough evidence to bound over the trial. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time with these preliminary hearings, it's just up to the magistrate. The magistrate don't care. You go to the magistrate, they say what the accusations is, and the magistrate just bound it over. Because the magistrate, a lot of these magistrates and judges, they are friends with the police. They used to be prosecutors. They used to be police, all that type of stuff. So they identify with them. So they believe everything they say. If they say this guy said this, they believe it. They jack it. They jack it even when you got I told you with my case, I had the video, audio, black and white proof, everything from the police mouth. And they still was like, they still jacking it. Like, I got caught tomorrow. I told y'all that in the other video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. So that's what's going on. But watch it with this bill, people. Watch it. They make it seem like it's a victory, like, yo, it's for the people and for the rappers and all that stuff. But they still said that they gotta, all they doing is making them prove how this coincides with the rap. So they could come up with their own ideology, their own theory of how this coincides, and still try to bring it to court and leave it up to a jury of non-peers against us, and things could turn out not right. They still gonna be using the lyrics. Now all they doing, they claiming. Now if they do what they say, now if they were to really do what they put on paper, see, a lot of shit is on paper. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I want to see that shit come to fruition. Y'all come with these laws and stuff and these bills and all this stuff like that. I want to see it come to fruition. A lot of shit sound good on paper. A lot of shit sound good on paper. Shit sound great. If America was doing the shit that they said on paper, that's in the Constitution, that's in the Bill of Rights and all that stuff, oh, this would be a great country. On paper, we're a great country. We're like we're past great. On paper, we are that country that they talk about, the land of opportunity and all that stuff. On paper. And for some people, that shit don't apply to everybody. I hate when you motherfuckers act like that shit apply to everybody. They be like, yo, why he didn't cooperate? Why he didn't do this? Why they didn't do that? The fuck is you talking about? You just want a motherfucker to just violate my right. If they say get out the car or they say, oh, let me come inside your house, and you don't got no search warrant, but you saying come inside my house. The fuck? Look at Sandra Bland. She's smoking a cigarette in the car. The police talking to her. He's mad because she's not really respecting his so-called authority. Right? Rest in peace to Sandra Bland. He mad because she ain't respecting his authority. So he like, yo, put the cigarette out. She's inside her vehicle. She's inside her property. That's like being inside your house. That's in the Bill of Rights. That's in the Constitution. That's in the Constitution. Your vehicle is your property. That's like your house. It's like what's inside your house, you're responsible. What's inside your car, you're responsible for. That's inside you. That's your property. So she's inside her property, and he telling her to put out the cigarette. Like he want her. His whole thing was authority thing. Like she won't listen to him. So where he went from that, get the fuck out the car. This where he went, and now where she's at. Resting in peace. Resting in peace. Or she in peace. Because she ain't get no justice yet. Justice for Sandra Bland. Know what I mean? One of the many cover-ups of things that goes on. But back to the motherfucking... Now they also got a thing called the RAP Act. That's the Restoring Artist Protection, the RAP Act. Which is, again, that's... I mean, they're trying to get that passed too, federally. They trying to get the RAP Act passed federally to get them not to use the lyrics at all, to get the rap lyrics at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? If something's blatant, like you like, I killed DJ at McDonald's on 3rd Street, and then you got locked up for killing DJ on McDonald's on 3rd Street, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's something like that. We can understand, but just people just saying stuff is rap. Y'all don't do that shit to the rock groups. They be saying all type of crazy shit. They want to cut heads off, kill your mother, kill your kids. Yeah, they say that shit. Listen to that rock and that hardcore rock and that heavy metal and death metal and all that. Huh? Why we ain't talking about death metal? Huh? Why we ain't using the death metal people lyrics? Huh? How my son Zip with the Drip say, let's get to that. Why we ain't using the death metal lyrics? They say all kind of crazy shit. Huh? But it's alright. It's alright. It's just bad when it's us. Everything for us is bad. For everybody else, it ain't so bad. Opioids ain't so bad. It's a disease. They need help. They need programs. Crack, all that shit. Oh, the criminals, send them to jail. Even the crackheads, send them to jail. They treat a crackhead like a crack dealer. They ain't never said nothing about crackhead having no problems. They ain't say nothing about that shit being no disease. Watch those commercials from the 90s. They said lock those motherfuckers up. Some shit that people are going out there to get on their own, but they want to lock them up. It's so crazy. It's a catch-22. Everything's a catch-22 out here in this motherfucking country, man. You see what they doing with the gun laws, and people be on point in New York with the new gun laws and carrying your firearm. Make sure your shit is on point. You gotta know certain places you could go with it, certain places you can't go. You gotta know these laws and know these bum-ass rules that they came up with to try to motherfucking limit the carry of the firearms in New York City and New York State. You gotta watch it. They ain't jacking that they gave people the right to carry the firearms. So now they came up with all type of arduous shit. They want you to do all type of training. They want you to train like you a goddamn cop. Somebody just want to defend themselves. So all that 16 and 36 hours training, you don't really need that. Motherfucker ain't trying to be a marksman. It's good to be a marksman, but what you said, if I can't afford a 16 hours worth of tests, I can't protect myself. I can't protect my family. We should just be subject to whatever the fuck is going on out here. Look at what's going on out here. Turn on the news. Turn on YouTube. Just Google recent shootings. And it's going to be all across the country. Mass shootings, murders, guys killing girls, girls killing chicks, girls killing guys, everything. But yet they tell a motherfucker not to carry a firearm. Shit ain't even safe out here. I don't understand. That shit is a catch-22. I got a good comrade recently got caught with a pistol. Allegedly. Right? You got people who carry firearms, they trying to protect their life. Like I tell y'all all the time, we got a saying in the community, in the ghetto, in the hood, rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, which means I'd rather be in a jail cell, going to court, going to trial, being judged by 12 jurors than carried by 6 pallbearers. Because that's the option for a lot of people. That's the motherfucking option. Look at the catch-22. Look at the quagmire fuck that people in the ghetto and urban communities are in. You live where motherfuckers getting shot, robbed, killed, stabbed, raped all fucking day, every day. I mean, you got people just over the summer that in their 20-block radius, it been 12, 15 homicides and about 50 shootings, and this is not exaggeration. You got people who this going on all around their way. You got people who lost 6, 7, 8 friends so far this summer. But you tell a motherfucker not carry nothing. That don't make no sense. And even if you committed a crime and got a felony back in the day, do that mean you're supposed to be subject to being a victim of crime out here in these streets now? Because you 40 years old, you caught a felony when you was 19? So leave a comment. Tell me what to do. You 40 years old, you caught a felony when you was 18. Now you a civilian, you want to take care of your family, you working. What, you're not supposed to be able to protect your family? Please, somebody make this shit make sense. Like my wife said, how, Sway? How, Sway? I need to know these things. Put me on. Pour me a motherfucking drink. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, man. Like I said, man, it's real nasty out here. It's a lot of stuff going on. People gotta stay safe, man. And it's really fucked up, man. I can't explain how much of a catch-22 this is, where it's shit happening with people. I know motherfuckers where their life is really in danger, and if they don't carry a gun, they're gonna be dead. You imagine, you got people who got problems with known killers. You have people in the world who have problems with known killers. What the fuck is that guy supposed to do if a known killer is letting everybody know when he see you, he gonna blow your motherfucking brains out? What the fuck are you supposed to do? You can't call the police. You call the police, say this guy threatened my... Know what I mean? First of all, police ain't gonna do nothing. That's just a fact. Or the most they might do is run down on him and say, yo, the most they might do is run down on him and say, yo, if something happens to this guy, boom, 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 you're going to jail. And a real criminal who really is really a killer, he don't care about none of that. He going to be on Denzel Washington type time. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. And you're going to let the people know that this dude's a rat, went to the police. Now you're going to have more than that one killer trying to kill him. This is what's going on in the community. So what are people supposed to do? Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what the fuck you supposed to do. Motherfuckers got mad at FBG Duck Moms because they said she lost 5 kids in Chicago to gun violence. And they talking about she didn't move, she stayed there. How the fuck you know she got the money to move? I know motherfuckers stuck in the hood to this day that don't want to be there. It costs money to move. Better yet, why you didn't help her move? Once you found out her situation, that black queen, and she was in a situation, you don't know what it is, what she been through, or none of that. So you're going to put some respect on her name and respect her. I ain't going to lie, I don't be jacking when FBG duck moms be all on the internet engaging into all that type of activity. I don't understand that, respectfully. I don't understand that, sis. Queen, I don't think you should be into none of that. I know you riding for your son and all that, but I definitely ain't jacking that. But I ain't jacking motherfuckers coming at her neither and saying, oh, what she should have did and could have did, because you don't know her motherfucking circumstances. Now I'm saying you don't know her motherfucking circumstances, man. She probably been through a lot. You think she sat there and wanted her kids to be lost into the cemetery? Plenty of people died trying to make it out. Know what I'm saying? So help her out. Everybody got a motherfucking opinion on this shit. Help her out. Let's protect the queen. Protect our queens. You feel me? So that's all I wanted to do. I really paused stuff. I started going into a whole little soliloquy. Really just wanted to tell y'all about the new rap lyric law, man. Be on point for that, man. Y'all rappers, man. Be careful, man. Watch what you say and watch what you do. Definitely watch what you say if you're doing what you do. If you know, you know. You hear me? Salute. Salutations.